Hey everyone, I'm Greg, one of the elders here, and you all know Jeremy. So as was announced this morning in the service, Jeremy is going to be stepping down as pastor here at Raleigh Street and in a paid role. So we just wanted to update you with that, give you a little bit of information about where that's come from and then what the process is from here as well. So Jeremy, what's next for you and Kath and the family now that you're not going to be on paid staff here at Raleigh Street?
Yeah, so probably the first bit of it is we're staying in Cambridge. Cool. We enjoy Cambridge as a family. Raleigh Street is our church community. We still love ministry. Not burnt out or emotionally wrecked. You know, we're still very excited about being part of God's gospel work. So awesome. we're exploring what that kind of looks like. But we're here and around, and the elders are keen for us to still be involved in various ministries. Obviously don't quite know what that exactly looks like. I don't have another job yet. So but I'll be going back to some vet stuff for a wee while, is the plan. And then we'll see how that kind of rolls as future opportunities and various ministry stuff going forward. But that's the initial one. I kind of think of it a little bit like it was a real privilege to do it for nearly 7 years as a paid thing. But I'm kind of almost excited a little bit to go back to what I did the 25 years previously of bivocational ministry. So working and still being very much involved in church life. Yeah,
which is kind of the majority of what Raleigh Street works on, is people being involved in ministries as also doing another job or having something else going on outside of that.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, cool. So what kind of led to the decision? So you've obviously just come back from a sabbatical, and what was kind of what led to the decision that it was time to go and do something else? Yeah,
so I guess Greg and I were, you know, as elders with me, we were talking about some stuff last year. Been no surprise to everybody that the last 3 years has been a real challenge on a large number of fronts, just in general, and churches, church pastors and leadership. Has been difficult in that. Mixed in with that, we had a couple of very large kind of pastoral care issues that were complex and difficult to work through. And so there was discussions with the elders a little bit last year, and that's part of what led to the sabbatical. And then in coming back and discussions with the elders, there's some stuff there that just we felt that this was the time for someone to come in with fresh eyes and a new vision and stuff with it. Yeah.
Cool. So in terms of like the plans and processes from the leadership point of view now, so Jeremy's going to be hanging around for a little while yet. There's no official end date at this stage. We'll communicate that when that happens. But we're probably in the next month or two is probably the time frame, but it may be a little bit longer than that. So Jeremy will still be here in a paid capacity till that point. And then in terms of that moving forward, this won't be a really short-term thing in terms of finding someone to come in a fully paid role. So, you know, we're not probably talking in the next 3 months. But please come and chat to us if you've got any questions about that. We'll continue to update you on that process. Our plan is absolutely to find a new lead pastor for Raleigh Street. But how that looks may be a little bit different depending on who we find and what they're passionate about and their strengths and those sorts of things. So, but if you've got any questions, please chat to one of the elders or reach out to someone that you know well, who will then be able to meet with an elder with you or whatever, because we really want to make sure that we can answer any questions, and we will be communicating on a fairly regular basis about where things are heading and that sort of stuff. So yeah, so I just want to, on behalf of the church and the leadership, thank Jeremy and Kath for their service and their family over the last 7 years in a paid capacity. We know it's not an easy job to be the face of a large church like Raleigh Street, and so we're really thankful for their time and energy and effort, and we pray a real blessing on the rest of as they transition into the next phase, what that looks like. And we're really pleased to have Jeremy and Kath and the family around and hanging around in Cambridge and at Raleigh Street in the coming years. So any questions, please reach out and chat to us. We'd be happy to answer them.